Hello everyone. Today I have asked Lady Metisse if she would come and bring us a message. As I was working with her in my afternoon meditation before I began today's video, as there are a lot of newcomers to these videos and Lady Metisse has not spoken to us in a long time, I will reintroduce her again. She is the divine feminine counterpart of Lord Metatron. They always work as one being, at least in this work on the planet at this time. But they each have a unique perspective when I ask them to speak individually. And they also have a unique energy signature. By that I mean when I focus on one or the other, they feel differently within me. And Lady Metisse's energy is of course very feminine and very sweet. And so I have asked her to do today's message. I am one with my glorious I Am presence and Holy Christ Self. My personalities, body elemental, and new spirit are all in balance, harmony, and alignment, and fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I rejoice in being invited to come forth in this manner to share with you. And so I start by telling you that as you listen to today's video, regardless of when you do it, I invite you to focus on my energy, on the energy of the divine feminine, as it is greatly needed upon the planet at this time. Most of you know by now that the soul does not have a gender. The soul takes on bodies of male and female throughout your entire reincarnational history. You need to have both the feminine and the masculine aspects of the divine balanced and manifesting within your being. Your society has for many, many years been dominated by the masculine energies. There has been a purpose in this, as there has been a purpose in everything that has transpired upon this planet. However, it is now time for the feminine energies to come back up into greater manifestation, so that the divine masculine and divine feminine energies can finally be balanced upon your planet. In order for them to be balanced upon the planet, they must first be balanced within each individual. And that is what I am here for. I am here to enhance and to bring forth greater amounts of the divine feminine energy into manifestation here on this planet. And I do that by filling each one of you that makes the request or in some way aligns with the feminine energies. And I will bring them to you as I do in this very moment, whenever you ask. So take a deep breath and just relax your entire being. You can focus on my name, Lady Metisse, or you can simply ask to receive the divine feminine energies through any of the beings who have that as their particular focus. Some of you may be working with Kuan Yin, or Mother Mary, or Lady Nada, or Isis, or white buffalo calf women. It matters not what name you choose, for we are all connected, and our energies have all been purified of the ego, and therefore we transmit to each one of you that makes the request the perfect amount of energy emanating from the source that you require at any given moment. If you are connected to it right now, you are perhaps feeling a certain sweetness, filled with the love vibration, filled with softness, kindness, mercy, nurturing, beauty. All of these are a part of the divine feminine energy. You may be experiencing one or two aspects more than the others. If you are, it is because those are the aspects that you most need at this particular time. But you are experiencing, or you are being sent, rather, the whole spectrum of divine frequencies emanating from the feminine source. As you listen and as you make the request, your experience will depend on how you are receiving it and what you are focused on at any given moment. But there is a wide spectrum of energies that are being sent to you when you make the request. So don't feel like it has to feel any particular way, or that it will always feel the same each time you make the request. It might feel quite different each time. But it will be exactly what you need to receive at that time. For we are fully conscious beings. We have no ego. We have no limitations. And we have no need to give anything. Our service, our being, is a pure emanation, untainted and unconditional. And therefore you need not hesitate to receive this great influx at any time that you make the request, or any time that you feel the need. You do not need to be in meditation, and you do not need to be alone to make the request. Although when you are in meditation is when it will be easiest for you to feel these energies and to be focused upon them. However, you may be involved in certain circumstances where you feel that you have a greater need in that moment for the divine energies. So please feel free to request their presence within you. And then you do not even need to be focused on feeling them, but simply trust that you are receiving them and that they are assisting you most perfectly in whatever circumstances you find yourself in. It is our great joy to bring forth whatever you require in any given moment. And we are, of course, speaking about the spiritual energies at this time. We are not going to deliver a fork or a new car or something else that you think you might require. But we will bring forth whatever divine energies you need in order for you to be protected and for you to be of service to those to whom you have a contract. In this time of the Great Ascension, many beings are being brought together in small or big groups because of your connections in past lives. You have worked together. You have taken turns at being the teacher and the student. And now you are coming together. And I would say that the greatest purpose of your coming together now is to hold each other in love and joy. It is for friendship, or fellowship, as you might want to call it. But you are now learning and teaching each other simultaneously, just by sharing a cup of tea, a conversation, or a walk in the park. So much is happening on unconscious levels that simply being with each other, you are nurturing each other. This is why it is important to be with people with whom you experience joy or comfort or any of the divine qualities just by being with that person. For it is coming together in fellowship and in friendship that you will nurture and support each other, and you will be available to each other when the times require it. So one last time, I would like you to focus in silence on receiving my energies, so that you will know that at least in this particular sense, this is how the divine feminine energies feel, so that you will recognize it, even if it is slightly different each time. You will know for sure that you are experiencing the divine feminine energies. I thank you for listening to this video. I am available to come whenever you call, as are the other divine feminine beings I have mentioned, and any others to which you may have a particular attachment. We love you. We bless you. I am Lady Metisse, and I thank you for listening.